off na. Hey, Carl Ramos. What's up, pal? Sports announcer ba? Parang ako announcer sa karera. Wait a minute, I can't hear.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I can't seem to use this. You're not coming out clear, Direk.
Yes.
Wait a minute. I'll check my earphones again. Yeah. Yeah. Hello.
Yep. Nora, I can't hear you.
There, can you hear me now?
Yes, I can.
Okay. All right. Welcome. Welcome to LPS Live. First of a series. Ayan, medyo malabo direct yung audio mo. Can you try speaking?
Yeah, sorry. There, I'll say.
Wait, I'll check my volume.
I'll say.
There.
Hello?
There. I got it. Got it. All right. Well, we want to welcome everyone. The viewers are coming in really fast, so hindi ko alam kung mababati ko lahat. Hey, Direk Nani's here. Yeah, I can see you. All right, wait. So we want to introduce ourselves. My name is Domingo. I'm a cinematographer and member of LPS, ang Lupon ng Pilipinong Sinematograpo, and down there is Direk Nap Jamir, also a senior member of LPS. Say hi, Direk.
Hi, everyone. Firstly, two things. First, it's upstairs to the ninth. It's like in live. Parang unfair naman sa akin to. Ako yung naka-t-shirt.
And then, Direk, ikaw, totoong cinematographer ka, ako nagpapanggap lang ako. I'm just kidding. Sabi mo kasi talk show eh, so you give me an idea.
That's good.
Okay. Well,
respectability here, especially the one upstairs.
okay. Okay, I think I have to wait for you to stop talking before I start talking. We can't talk over each other kasi nawawala ka. Okay, Direk Nap, louder daw po, please.
Okay, I'll come really, really close. If that's
Okay.
fine.
Okay, again, we'd like to tell everyone why we're doing this. Ginagawa po namin to in cooperation with Lockdown Cinema Club. Sa Facebook po, tingnan niyo po yung Lockdown Cinema Club. Initiative po yan ng mga Filipino independent filmmakers to raise funds for those, for our brothers and sisters in the industry who are most affected by this lockdown, by the COVID-19 lockdown. We're trying to raise funds for them. So puntahan niyo po yung Facebook page ng Lockdown Cinema Club so you can find out how to give donations. Okay? Tapos yung Lockdown Cinema Club, ano po nila, the Filipino independent filmmakers, pinapalabas po nila ng libre yung kanilang mga films. If you go to the Facebook page, makikita niyo po yung link doon sa mga films, and then you can watch all you can, watch all you want, and pay what you can. Okay, so we hope you go to the website, to the Facebook page, watch the films, donate, para po sa mga kapatid po natin sa industriya, para makatulong habang walang trabaho. Siguro, Direk, dadating ang araw, tayo na rin yung tutulungan ng Lockdown Cinema Club. Sana hindi. But, anyway, so there, wait, sabihin ko lang muna kung ano yung mga pelikula na nasa Lockdown Cinema Club right now. Is Volume 3, na palabas ngayon doon ay Medusa, Tribu ni Jim Liberan, Alimuom ni Keith Sikat, there's Dog Days ni Timmy Harn, hindi ko na mabasa yung iba. May Love Diaz, I just see Love Diaz. Basta yung mahaba. I'm not sure which one. Okay. Sige, okay. Anyway, Direk, ako muna magano since wala pa namang questions na pumapasok. I'll interview you first. Si Direk Nap, for most of you who don't know him, isa siya sa nung 80s, isa siya sa top photographers, advertising photographers, commercial photographers in the nation. Direk, ano pangalan ng company mo?
That company was called Shadow Visual Design Group, and I started it with Neil Osima, photographer, who's very current right now in Dutch Books. We were our earliest photography studios that actually incorporated photography and design and post-production. So, So eventually,
so how long?
Yeah, we were Makati. We had a studio there, big studio bar, and later on, like in the late 2000s, it was we closed the company. It was continued. The place was occupied by another production house. Part of anyway, post-production house I got into it.
Okay. May nagko-comment na hindi daw po rinig. Anyone else? Wala po marinig, Direk Nap. Pero I'm hearing him well. I'm not sure. Paki-check po yung mga volume ng ano niyo kung ako ba naririnig niyo?
Yep, I hear you.
There's better.
It's better now?
Yan. Oh, si Camille Aragona's here. Sige, batiin mo si Direk Nap, ako hindi. Okay, anyway, let's go back to you. Malinaw daw yung sa akin. Is Aaron there? Does she have like a mic that she can attach to your phone?
Yes, immediately. Hold on, she's there by my side.
Hi, Camille. Ayan, medyo lumalakas na. Yeah, better sound.
Better sound. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Better. Wow.
Okay, so anyway, so from a photographer, sorry baka malakas ako kasi meron akong one of these. Kaya lalayo ko na lang ng konti. Yan. Better na daw audio mo, Sir Nap. Yeah, malinaw na.
All right.
Okay, so let's go back to your life story. How did you actually, let's medyo fast forward, how did you transition from photography to cinematography?
Okay, I was essentially.
Oh, okay, nawawala. You're choppy. How is your... Again, sorry, naging choppy ka direct. Shoutout daw. Si Mau ba yan? Si Arcloth? Mau, ikaw ba yan? Hold on, we're having technical problems. I don't think direct nap is coming in clear. Hold on, this is the first time we're doing this, so we are having technical difficulties. Just keep commenting. I don't know if you can hear me actually. Direct nap, cut, type, cut, take two. Yan. We can't hear you. We can't hear you. Check the mic. Your audio's totally gone now. Hi, we're seeing questions coming in sa comment page. If you look on the bottom of your screen, there's a question mark icon. Can you click that, please, and put in your questions there para madali namin. Kasi nawawala if it's in the comment section. Hold on, we're trying to fix the audio of Direct Nap. Okay, Direct Nap, they're saying log out and try to log in again. I don't know if you can hear me actually, or if you can see your. Hi, Aaron. Wow, I wish I had a pen and paper so I. Aaron, can you hear me? Yeah, there you go. So, Soul of Light. Wow, laki ng noo ko. Anyway, ito na po, rounding turn 4. It's Suha Smile coming in on the outside. Nadali lang po. I'll try to, okay, Celine. Hi, Selena. Nap will relog in. Okay. Let's see. There. Add. Can anybody can you hear me, guys?
There.
There, yeah,
Hello?
there you go.
How's the sound?
Okay. Now better, much better. Thanks, Aaron. Thank you, Aaron. What will we do without you? Okay, well, let's go back to your how did you transition to from photography to cinematography?
Well, like I said, I was very much involved in advertising at the time. We started Shadow around 84, and around 85, we were, well, kind of well known in the industry for a certain style, visual style that we had. And it was also being felt in TV commercials. So I had a couple of friends who were directors at the time, and some of them reached out for me to see whether I could actually help them. And I did actually study film already. I was very much involved. I knew I was doing documentaries at the time prior to that. And so Boldy reached out to me, and we started doing beauty or cosmetic commercials, because that was also bulk of what I was doing in photography. And then afterwards, I worked with Jeric Soriano, who is the father of Paul Soriano, and he was one of the at the time. And
Father of Paul.
Worked on a lot. We did a lot of beauty commercials. One landmark commercial that we did was the "I Can Feel It" commercial.
Yeah. With Alice Dixon.
Yeah, so it became iconic or something, and I was part of that. And so from there on, I started getting more into it, and eventually, along the way, I asked some friends, another very good friend, and a cinematographer now, Boy Iniguez, to be part of my camera team. And so,
okay.
Yeah, so one time we were doing a Magnolia board, and our director, Boldy Tapales, felt that after he did an offline edit, it was already approved. But what happened was client wasn't happy or wasn't satisfied with the materials that we had, so we had to do a reshoot. Since he already left the country, take over. So me, being the cinematographer, assigned cinematographer, and Boy as my camera operator, had to take over and do it. And so after that, it was approved. They liked it, and so I kind of transitioned into both being a cinematographer and a director.
Okay, we lost your audio again, Direk. Okay. Hold on, Can you test your mic again, Direk? All right. The question box doesn't seem to be working. I saw some questions on the comments page, pero hindi ko na siya mabalikan. That's the problem. Can you, those who ask questions, pwede nyo bang i-type uli? Habang inintay na si Direct Nap, I see a question there. Kuya Nor, what is Sir Nap? Oop, nawala! Cheska, can you type that again? May nagtanong din na, there, how is Sir Nap as a mentor? Sir Nap, restart again, restart. Yan. Okay, wait. He's gone. Let me try to get him back first. He's not yet back. Okay. Ako muna. I'll answer the question first. How is Sir Nap? There, he's back. Wait, let's wait.
I don't know why.
Yeah. There. We got you.
I got it.
Hi. Hello, Aaron. Hello, Selena.
Sorry, really.
It's all right. Hi. Okay.
Support group. Sorry,
Okay.
guys. Really.
All right. So,
That I'm technically challenged, so it's a good thing I have the rest of my family. Sorry.
it's okay. So Direk, I started asking yung isang question sa akin. Sorry you have to hear this. Tinanong lang ako, how is Sir Nap as a mentor? Okay. Nag-start ako kay Sir Nap when he taught advanced cinematography sa Mowal Fund. And then I asked him, fast story lang to. I asked him, sabi ko, gusto ko pa matuto. What school can you recommend that I can go to? Sabi niya, huwag ka na mag-aral. Come join me. Doon ka na kailangan mag-aral. Not school anymore, just work. So, Direk Nap is a very good teacher, very generous. He asked me to come to his set, just observe. First, he started saying, observe ka muna. So I did that. Tapos eventually, nautos-utusan na niya ako. Eventually, maabot-abutan na niya ako ng pantaxi. Eventually, I became his gaffer, and he brought me into his staff. Can you hear me, Direk?
Again, Selena.
Okay, I can hear you though. Can you hear me? So anyway, magaling magturo si Direk. He's very generous sa pagtuturo. He doesn't like the idea of cinematographers holding secrets about yan ang mga natatandaan ko tinuro sa akin ni Direk Nap na what's the point of keeping secrets from everyone on how you did things, how you lit things. You should share all the knowledge you know. So yeah, that's how that's the kind of mentor Direk Nap is. There. I hope I answered your question. Anything else? Direk Nap, are you hearing us? Can you give me a thumbs up if you're hearing me? Parang hindi. All right, wait. Let me take him out. There. No. Direk, log in again.
Okay, fine.
Oh, there.
Okay.
I can hear you now. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm good. I'm just listening. Anyway.
Okay, good.
To interject, the simple story was I invited him once to watch me on my set while I shot, and after that I couldn't get rid of him anymore.
Well, I needed a job. Sino pa pong active cinematographer? Okay. So, through comment section para balikan yung comments. Okay. All right, hold on. Let me add him again, Okay, wala pa siya. Wait, scroll back. Ang layo na nung old questions eh. Sorry ah. May nakita pa ako. Sino pa yung mga active cinematographers? Si Pau Orendain was there.
I'm here.
There. Yay, there. Okay, pwede ba daw personal questions, direct nap? Ha, 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 ha.
Mahirap ata yun. I always say, answer. Firstly, you can ask me anything about cinematography. But first, no questions about money and no questions about personal things.
Yon. You ask me about money, ako okay lang. Wala kasi.
Sabi mo video.
Losing you direct.
Wag masyadong, basta limitado sa UPFI, okay lang.
Oh, basta UPFI daw pwede. Teo. What is the hardest scene you lit? Direct nap. What is the hardest scene you lit?
Actually, every time I work, I always look at it as something that's challenging. But one of the first things I found kind of challenging was when I was still working on this TV series called Noli Me Tangere with Eddie Romero. And
right,
it was a
for CCP.
Yes, and we had to light the whole street of Crisologo in Bigan. And that was one of the hardest things at that time because I was in my 30s and of course not knowing as much as I hopefully know now. It was a bit of a challenge. But what I did was I worked with all the lights that I could get together and I used a lot of practical lights. The scene was essentially a procession of religious images, like the ritual that is usually done during Holy Week on Good Friday. And what I did was I used a lot of car batteries and also automotive lights to light up the carrozas. And that was it.
Wow.
And eventually, I was able to hurdle it. And now it's a little bit easier. As always, it's like it's time that gives you more knowledge and more confidence.
Okay,
So,
since we're on that subject, okay. Since we're on that subject, bago ko I'm getting a lot of questions na. Pero since we're on that subject, how do you cinematography has jumped from film to now almost all digital. How do you keep yourself up to date with the advancements in technology and lights and cameras, etc.? Oh, hindi niya yata ako narinig.
I heard you.
Okay.
I heard you.
Ayan, direct. So, how do you keep up with it?
Hello? Yeah, can you hear me? Yeah.
Yes, yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah. For me, since one of the best things that had helped me a lot was teaching, because if I have to share the little knowledge that I have with other people, I have to really bone up on it. I have to really be knowledgeable enough to be able to share it. And that's what I've been doing. And as always, I still work. Up to now, I work in networks. So I do keep abreast. And of course, with assistance of production houses like RS and CMB with their workshops, I do keep I do get to know what latest trends are. So I do keep up.
Okay. All right. Okay, now I'm getting a nice feed from Cheska Lee for the questions. So I'll just go down this list, Direka. How do you collaborate with your director without compromising your own style as director of photography?
That's a good Well, first things first. I mean, there's no such thing as your own personal style of cinematography. I mean, we are just vessels. Like, I've always said that we are just instruments, or we are the eyes of the director. So whatever the director wants, we try within what we have to be able to share and to be able to guide or to be able to flesh out the vision of what the director had for the film.
Right.
So I don't necessarily impose my style on
Correct.
a particular any director or any job.
Correct. May nakita na akong question here. Maybe that's also an answer to that question, a follow-up answer to that question. Sabi niya, what's one attitude you can bring to a set as a cinematographer to better help the production? Parang ganun, I think you have to come into the set as a collaborator, not as the boss or the you have to come in there. You have to collaborate with a lot of people. Hindi ikaw masusunod. There's the director, you collaborate with him, the art, the production designer, everyone, the costume. So I think that's the attitude you have to bring in coming to a set. You have to work with everyone. You have to be open to everyone's ideas and not just yours. Yeah.
Or should I just come in there screaming and shouting and terrorizing everybody on the set?
Sino yan, Direk? Can you name names? I'm just kidding.
I actually experienced that particular time when I was still working in commercials, when I worked with a lot of foreign directors, and they were, it's not, I'm generalizing, but a lot of instances, they come in really very, very strong. And so there was, at times, there'd be a lot of tension in the set. And so I realized early on that there wasn't really a healthy environment to come up with creative work. And I mean, as a lot of you know, I've always been very, not quiet. Well, quiet sometimes, a lot of times. But I've always come in with an open mind and, of course, with full collaboration. And whoever can contribute to what can make that shot better, I'm always open to that. Always open to that. So it is always a collaborative effort. Even a person like a grit that says that, Direct, if you can actually plug that light on the background, it might look better. I am all for that. I am all for that.
Right.
I hate to say that, but I guess it's experience and, well, old age, of course, right? It's obvious. But I'm a bit more comfortable with what can do. So I'm not afraid to share.
Okay.
And I'm not afraid to be given suggestions.
Okay. Ayan, okay. Oh wait, let me just remind everyone who's watching. This is for Lockdown Cinema Club. Please donate para to sa mga kapatid natin na nangangailangan during the lockdown. So please go check out the Facebook page, Lockdown Cinema Club. Check out the movies there. Watch all you want. Pay what you can. But please pay. Because marami po tayong matutulungan. Marami pong nangangailangan sa ating mga kapatid. Okay? Let me see. Ilang camera setup nyo po kapag indie film at ilan dapat pag mainstream film?
Ikaw, Nor. Ikaw muna o ako muna?
Actually, sige, ako muna. Actually, depende. There are some indie films now that can, depends on what camera you are using and how much the production can afford. You can get two. You can get one. It really depends on the budget of the production. Mainstream, 2, maybe 3 at the most. 3 at the most, pero usually 2. kahit hindi nakakatuna.
Oh, that's a good point. Let me give you an anecdote. I worked with the late Mel Chonglo. Direct Mel, a really
Right,
good
right.
guy. Worked in a film
Nice guy. Yeah.
called Loriana. And Mel was actually well versed in film. And during the time when we were shooting in film, of course, you can't afford two cameras. It was always a single camera setup. So you do a master and then you do the intercuts. That's how we work. And on the day we worked on the first setup that we worked on Loriana, I actually asked for two cameras prior in pre-production. And he was a little bit, uneasy about it. But then I said, Direct, just watch this. No? So we did that. So we did a master shot. And then I already it was a two-person scene by the beach. And the second cam was actually a close-up on the main character. And I had two monitors for him. And we did the scene. And after we did that scene, I talked to him and he said, yes, it seems to be working and I like it. And so I guess one of the best things or advantages of a two-cam for me personally, that it's become a necessity to work with two cameras, is the fact that the performance of your actors, very important. And so they're not taxed to be able to bring up that same level of performance every take or every setup, because you do break up the sequence into a lot of shots. And being able to shoot simultaneously with, at the very minimum, two cameras, it will be, it's not ideal anymore, but it is a necessity. And of course,
Right.
when you intercut, when you're editing, of course, any action, continuing action, is always spot on when you cut from one master shot to a close-up that is essentially shot at the same time as the master shot was being done.
Right. Okay. Hold on, dumadami na yung questions. Blah, blah, blah. There's one question. How is your relationship with your gaffer? How do you communicate your style with them?
Well, again, the word, for me, again, sorry, let me answer this first. The word style is a very ambiguous term for me, When you work as a cinematographer and as you acquire more films, as you shoot more films, eventually there is a certain workflow or a visual approach that you do that is applicable to any kind of style, as they say. And again, part of being a cinematographer is like being an ink, being like paper, absorbing as much ink as you can. So for me, it's a constant evolution. But then, if you have to use the word style, it will eventually define itself as you do more work.
Right.
And essentially, also one thing that sort of is favorable to us is when certain directors know of your body of work or look at your body of work, they already have a certain idea of how you work or how you look or the kind of imaging that you produce. So if you do come up with an opportunity to work with them and they approach you, they essentially know where you're coming from. So the collaboration becomes more clearer. It becomes a collaboration and doesn't become a contest. Okay? Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Sige. Sagutin ka pa ba? Okay na yun.
Tingin mo na.
Hindi ako, ano nga ba yung question? So, how do you find your own style? Well, ako, syempre, nung umpisa, when I started with DirectNap, una, syempre, kopyahin mo yung ginagawa niya, how does he like this one, how do you like that one. Tapos, nung nag-solo na ako, you try to do that, right? Pero imposible yun because DirectNap, I'll cut you off again, ha? Oh, no, you're back. Okay. Can you log back in DirectNap? Muna yung question. there will be situations na, oh no, hindi ko nakita ginawa ni Nap to. So, paano ko gagawin yon? So, you really just have to be imaginative, see what equipment you have, and sort of kind of picture how you want the scene to look, and try to recreate it as much as possible. Of course, may hit and miss yan. I tend to, sometimes when I see old projects that I've done, may mga times na, why did I do it that way? I could have done it a different way. Had I known it, had I known I could do it this way, I would have done it. Pero wala. Again, kailangan maging open ka, actually be open to challenges, and sort of, minsan may attitude na, sige, okay, let's go with it. Medyo kailangan na put yourself in hot water and see what happens. Okay, wait, baka nandito na si Direk na. Yeah, there. Direk, come on. Why? Direct time, Ako na sasagot nito. May film na po ba si Sir Nap na si Nor ang artista? Okay. I think not by choice. Naalala mo, Direk Nap, when we were shooting Tuli? Okay, I was gaffering for Direk Nap. We were shooting Tuli sa Hala-Hala yata yan in Rizal. The director was a friend of mine. Nag-aayos ako ng ilaw. I was rigging lights. Kailangan nila ng artista. Manila was so far. Bigla sabi ng director, Nor, ikaw na lang. Sabi ko, ha? So, yeah, there. So there were times during that film that I would set up lights in costume, and after that, tatakbo ako sa harap ng camera and act. That was Tuli. It's online somewhere, I think.
Actually,
so, yun.
Sorry for interrupting. No,
I'm done.
One of the first ones we did was Pagdadalaga. You were actually also was an actor there. The Pagdadalaga.
Oh, did I act there?
Diba?
I think so. Yeah. Maka may cameo ko doon.
Parang nangyari doon. Parang hindi naman running joke, pero laging every time we do a film and you're with us, you're the gaffer, obligadong maging talent, di ba?
It still happens, Direk.
It's always, yes, I know.
Yeah.
That's why, there's a saying, di ba? What's it? Jack of all trades and hopefully master of a lot.
Yeah. Sana ma-master ko yung lahat. Wait. Have you experienced working with a director that you didn't like the style? How did you cope up with that?
Well, for me, not necessarily. Again, the operative word is style. I guess, is it the style of working? I guess you have to adjust to certain directors, right? I mean, there are directors that you work very well with, like, for example, I mentioned Direct Mel Chonglo. It was a really, really wonderful shoot. And then there are instances when you work under pressure, or instances when there are bigger things at stake. Like, I worked with Direct Joel Lamangan in Hosticia, and it was a great collaboration. But, Direct Joel also has a certain way of approaching. He's a perfectionist. So there are a lot of instances when he's really more parang nakatutok sa'yo, di ba? So you have to really be on your feet. So, but again, overall, I've had a really nice, thank God, I've really had great relations with the directors I've worked with.
Okay, good. Ako naman, parang, there are, sometimes you just, when I was starting on my own, syempre naghahanap ka ng maraming projects, just to build up your reel. So tanggap ka ng tanggap, doesn't matter who the director is. Then pagpasok mo doon biglang, oh my God. But again, You will in our line of work, you will encounter a lot of different personalities. You just have to be open to and open to everything that comes at you. And then eventually, when you it'll be up to you naman if you really want to work with someone. And merong iba na you work with him once, then after that you'll say, okay, I'm never gonna work with him again. But it's really how do you say this? Again, kailan collaborative ka eh. Basta ang attitude mo, hindi ikaw boss dito. There's a director who you're just, again, sabi ni Direk Nap, you're a vessel. Hindi ikaw ang masusunod. You just have to, suck it up and may vision siya eh. You have to help him achieve that vision. So you can't say, hey, ayoko nun, or kahit isipin mo yon, hindi mo pa rin pwede ipilit yung gusto mo because you're not the director. So okay, this question is sort of in line with why we're doing this. Again, this is for Lockdown Cinema Club. Please check out the Facebook page and donate. Okay, it's for a good cause. Direk, what do you think will happen to filmmakers after this pandemic?
I think they'll
Okay, wait, we're losing.
continue filming, of course. I mean, yeah, it is in our life, it is in our blood, in whatever profession you do.
Oops, Direk, we're losing you. We're losing you. Okay. Out ko siya uli I think that's the my opinion, you will see a lot of you will see a lot of films being written na ito yung, say, the topic will revolve around the pandemic or how it affected how it affected people. Yeah, so I will expect that because what's happening now will change our lives all over the world. It will change how we do things. It will change how we live. It will change how we interact with people. So yeah, I think maraming lalabas na films, especially sa Pilipinas, na ito yung magiging milieu. Parang ano yan? Parang yung tokhang, di ba? It's still happening, but yeah, direct nap. Okay. Oh, thanks, Miss Lee. I saw your comment. Thank you. Wow. Wait, how do you adjust to what the production company provides, Direk?
Wow. Okay. Good question. Sorry. Hey, I'm back again. Sorry
Yeah.
for my bad connection.
Direk, I'll just do that. Pag nawawala ka, I'll log you out and just come back in.
Great. I'll do that. Okay. Well, for me, one of the first major encounter I had was when I was working on Pagdadalaga, Maximo Oliveira.
Mm-hmm.
This
Right.
is something that we was really nothing. I mean, totally no. We were working with a P2 camera, which was 24p. And
The DVX 100, yeah.
Yes. And I was working with 4 redheads, and once in a while I get one HMI. So really nothing. What really saved me, if I have to use the word saved me, was the fact that I've always believed that it's not the equipment that defines your ability to film. It will always be your own initiative and your own knowledge, and the fact that in a lot of instances, especially I came from a background of documentary films, And when you work with documentary films, you essentially don't bring any equipment except your camera. And so it was a very, very good training for me. And so again, I don't get phased. I mean, I don't have tantrums, or I don't throw my arms up in failure if I don't have any particular equipment. I work with what I have, and then I just adjust to what the situation is. And in that particular instance, it was great because I had a director who was very, very understanding, and it was a really, really nice and wonderful collaboration.
Right. Yeah, it still happens now sa mga gusto mag-umpisa. It still happens now. Pag hiningan ka ng tech requirement, tapos bibigay ka, tapos biglang you will only get 1/4 of what you asked for. Ako naman, again, tama si Direk na, okay, that's what you can give me? Okay, I'll work with that. Na yung attitude na yan naman nakuha ko kay the late Direk Soxy Topacio. Direk Soxy Topacio never gets faced by anything. Pag nagka-problema, maggaganyan lang yan, edi ayusin. O ganon. So, pretty much, ganun talaga. You will be frustrated. I won't lie. Sasabihin mo, gagana ka, paano? Pero eventually, you know, you really have to work with what you have. And sometimes, you'll find yourself, you know, medyo patting yourself in the back for actually getting things done, even if you didn't have a lot of lights or equipment. Okay. What's your favorite focal length daw, Direk? Oh, nawawala na naman siya. Okay. Ako, if I just had one focal length, parang 35. If I can shoot a film with just a 35. Pero kung ako'y artista, syempre 85. I'm just kidding. Ano yung reveal? Reveal. What's that mean? Oh! There's big news. Wait, babalik ko muna si Direk Nap. So, most of you saw... Ay, nawala. Yeah, I'm waiting for Direk Nap. Hold on, Come on, Nap Jam. Yan.
Okay.
Direk, can you hear me?
Yes,
right.
I can.
Okay.
Yes, sorry.
All right.
Sorry.
Okay. I'm at that point. Wait, I need to... Oh, sige, go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, like, primarily for me, lenses, whatever the scene calls for, I will use that lens. But again, right now, I have a really, 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 really preponderance for working with really wide open apertures, because I love that, you know, the Japanese term ng bokeh. I love a soft degree of softness behind the main subject I work with, because I pick it up from again, it's like a worldwide trend now. If you look at a lot of films being done, there is really a very defined visual direction towards limited depth of field. And I've always done that, even when I was still shooting a lot of commercials. And besides, mas matipid sa ilaw.
Yeah. Okay, wait, I have to make a major announcement sa lahat ng mga nanonood. Okay, abangan nyo po. Sasabihin ko na ba? Maki, can you message me? Sasabihin ko na ba kung sino? Meron po tayo on next Tuesday, April 7 at 2 p.m. We will have a special guest dito ulit sa LPS and Lockdown Cinema Club Live. Okay? He's a very famous cinematographer from Hollywood. Filipino-American. Ayan. Sige, sinong huhula? Let me see. So 2 p.m. next 2 p.m. next week, April 7, Tuesday. That's Tuesday. We will have a special guest. Okay? Ano? Walang humuhula. Film siya. Sikat.
Magbanggit ka ng pelikula.
Ayun, meron na. We got it. We got an answer. The great Matthew Libatique is going to be here to join us and help the LPS and the Lockdown Cinema Club raise funds for our brothers. Yan. Yan. Okay. Yeah, you all got it. So, maybe next. Si Carlo Men daw. Meron po si Carlo Men. I think the third installment. The third installment, he will be with. Sorry, let me check. Sorry, sino kasama ni Carlo Men?
You.
No. But no, I Miss Lee. Yeah. Si Miss Lee ang kasama ni Carlo Men. So that's next Wednesday. Okay? Pero sa Tuesday, abangan nyo po si Matthew Libatique. In Hollywood, it's Libatique. So 2 p.m., huwag nyo pong kakalimutan. Balik kayo dito and donate. Kahit ngayon, mag-donate kayo. Okay? O sige, let's go back to the questions. Do you think aspiring cinematographers... wait, may nagpasan ako. Advise the kids who want to pursue a career in cinematography but can't go to film school. Let me answer that first, Direk. Well, I think we can both answer that kasi pareho, hindi, nag-film school yata si Direk. I think, Ako, bye, Direk. Come back. I will give you the same advice, Direk Nap. Sino ba, I can't remember kung sino nagbigay nito. I will give you the same advice na binigay sa akin ni Direk Nap. Just immerse yourself. Immerse yourself in the industry. Mag-apprentice ka or kahit mag-start ka as a PA, find your way to get yourself on a set. That's the first thing. Find a way to get yourself on the set. And then eventually work your way up. I think that's the best thing. Observe, learn, and eventually you'll get there, hopefully. Story then from Direct Nap. When he asked me to join him, sabi niya sa akin, so come and join me kasi aalis na rin yung gaffer niya. His gaffer is also his second cam operator, si Armin Collado. So sabi niya, nagsosolo na rin to, so eventually he's going to leave me, so come and join. Sabi ni Direct Nap, come and join him. Pero si Armin, I'll tell you a story about Armin. Si Armin, nag-umpisa yan, caretaker lang ng equipment. Ang kwento sa akin, Direct Nap. Actually, he told me also, caretaker siya na, I can't remember what equipment dinadala niya sa set. So eventually, tapos nakita ni Direct yung potential, may hilig, merong mata, may malaking interest. And eventually, ito mo, cinematographer na, and siya na ang hardest working director sa GMA. Ang dami-dami niyang show doon. Okay? So, siya ata pinakamayaman sa amin lahat eh. Direct Nap, come back. Where are you? Sorry baka nakaka-problema na yata si Direct Nap. But, I'll just go. Do you always have a standard set of lights every shoot na naging nasa tech rec nyo every shoot? What are those lights? Ayan na si Direk. Ako, meron kang favorite lights. Ako, I never ever not get 2K blondes. Kasi ang dami niyang nagagawa pang bounce. Pwede mo ilagay sa likod ng frame, pang taas and pang mainit lang pero mas maganda siya sa pang beauty eh. It's really nice pag nilagay mo sa likod ng isang say 216 frame or something. It's really I never not use a 2K blonde. Pero ikaw, meron ka bang ilaw na you that yung matekrek mo palaging nandun?
Well, of course, old-fashioned ako. I always ask for kinoflow.
Okay.
I find that the kinoflow, well, my way or my method of lighting has always been kind of soft because I come from a background of advertising, and as you know, commercials, everything has to be maliwanag and everything, walang harsh
Right.
light, at malambot, di ba? Aspirational ko no eh. And so it's become part of my, but then again, I've always believed in lights that are motivated. So I'm saying like, if it's a scene where it's really a darkened room and there's a light, the only light source is, let's say, a strong shaft of sunlight coming in, that is something that I will actually use, right? And
Okay.
I would just augment it with soft source light. So, has always been part of my arsenal. And I love working with
Right.
it. I love working with it.
Okay. I want to warn everyone. We're not sure how long Instagram is going to let us go live. Ang alam namin 1 hour. So anytime baka mawala kami. So we want to thank everyone first. Just in case we just disappear from your screens, we want to thank everyone for joining and for asking questions. Again, we want to remind everyone this is for Lockdown Cinema Club. We're raising funds for our brothers who are most affected by this lockdown. So we can, so please donate so we can help those in need get through this lockdown. We don't know how long this is going to be. I just heard a rumor that it's going to end earliest mid-May. So that April 14 is not real. So kailangan natin ng tulong, Again, go to Lockdown Cinema Club, watch the films, watch all you want, pay what you can. But please check it out, Facebook Lockdown Cinema Club. Direk Nor, sabi sa akin, next. Direk Nor, may natutulong ba yung background mo as an actor sa pagiging cinematographer mo? Yes, absolutely. Minsan may, as an actor, minsan when I'm looking through the lens, dahil alam ko what the process of an actor is, no, minsan may nararamdaman ko, may ibibigay pa to, I don't cut, parang sort of may times na mapipredict ko yung maaring maging action or reaction ng isang actor. Very vivid to me when I was shooting Ilustrado for GMA News and Public Affairs. A very, very emotional scene with Eula Valdez. Alam ko wala pa siya dun sa wala pa yung moment. Pero nagmamadali yung director, naririnig ko na siya sa headset ko, cut. Pero hindi ako nag-cut kasi alam ko dadating pa. And it did. Actually, kung ano yung inintay namin, sabi ko doon sa AC, focus mo sa mata. And nung tumulo yung luha na iniintay namin, that's when we cut. Hindi kami kumat na sinabi ng director. And that's what made it to the show. Okay, Direct Sir Nat, when do you know your apprentice is ready to go on his or her own? Ako yata dapat sumagot na. Pero go ahead.
Parang may sagutin yun. I mean, the whole point, like, I've always had people coming up to me and say, Direct, can I apprentice with you? And one of my standard answers has always been like this. In as much as I'd really like to be able to take everybody in, for me, the process of apprenticeship is not a process of hanging around for a couple of days, weeks,
Right.
or even a year. No? For me, it's a long process because cinematography.
Oh no! Yeah.
It's not just about what camera to use, what lights. It really is a.
Okay, I'm being given a countdown. Now we have 20 seconds left. Okay. Hindi ko na naririnig si Direk Nap, so I don't know if you can hear me. We have 15 seconds. We want to thank everyone again for joining us. Please don't forget, the next one will be Tay and